What have you gained from meditation? Asked a man to Gautam Buddha. Nothing, replied Buddha. The man was bewildered. However, let me tell you what have I lost. Anger, anxiety, depression, insecurity, fear of old age and death. He added, Yoga is not a religion. It's a science. Science of well-being. Science of youthfulness. Science of integrating body, mind and soul. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I, Jessica, welcome you all to the celebration of the longest day of the year, to the summer solstice, to the grand celebration of the International Day of Yoga with the theme of Yoga for Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. I welcome the dignitaries to the dais. We are honored to have with us Director, NIT Rourkela, Professor K. Uma Maheshwar Rao, Chief Guest, Dr. Girija Shankar Das, Registrar, Professor Rohan Dhiman Sir, Dean Student Welfare, Professor Siddharth Jena, Chairman Extra Academic Activity, Professor Shubhankar Paul, PIC Yoga, Professor Sarojal Samal, and of course, all our staff and faculty members, students, guests, yogic experts and distinguished speakers. Flowers are our way to express gratitude and respect. Therefore, I request my friends to welcome the dignitaries on the dais with a bouquet of flowers. Light is an emblem of brightness and prosperity, as sunlight expels the darkness and brings happiness in our lives. Hence, I would request the honorable dignitaries on the dais to lighten the lamp.
दीप ज्योति परम ज्योति दीप ज्योति जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापं दीप ज्योति नमोस्तुते शुभं करोतु कल्याणं आरोग्यं सुख संपदः द्वेषबुद्धि विनाशाय आत्मज्योति नमोस्तुते आत्मज्योति प्रदीप्ताय ब्रह्मज्योति नमोस्तुते ब्रह्मज्योति प्रदीप्ताय गुरुर्ज्योति नमोस्तुते.
Now I would request Professor Sarojal Samal, PIC Yoga, to address the gathering.
Very good morning to one and all. Respected dignitaries on the dais, Honorable Director Professor K. Uma Maheshwar Rao, our Chief Guest, Senior Teacher Art of Living Dr. Girija Shankar Das ji, respected Registrar Professor Rohan Dhiman, Dean Student Welfare Professor Siddharth Jena sir, Chairman Extra Activity Professor Shubhankar Paul, distinguished speakers, guests, yoga experts, faculty colleagues, staffs and my dear students. It's a great pleasure for me to welcome you all to this auspicious day of celebration of International Day of Yoga. As all of us know that every year 21st June is observed as International Day of Yoga starting from 2015. This year we are observing 9th International Day of Yoga with the theme Yoga for Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, and there is another hashtag to it, Har Angan Yog. The basic objective of this year's theme is to bring or to provide the benefit of yoga to all the households, to everyone. So in this direction, here at NIT Rourkela, the Center of Yoga and Natural Wellbeing has conducted regular weekend yoga classes throughout the whole year with the aim to provide the benefit of yoga to all of its residents. And I am very happy to share with you that with the help of our yoga trainer Dr. Khageshwar Ojha sir and PIC Physical Education Professor Akhilesh Sahu and Patra sir, so we could able to give training to all the BTech first year students of 2022, yoga asanas, Surya Namaskar, pranayam, meditation, etc. So yoga means to unite or to add. So if it is practiced sincerely, one can add value, efficiency, excellency, whatever one do in his or her life, or whatever work he or she does. So yoga is a practical method which teaches us how to use our body and mind with an efficient way. So this 2 days workshop, which contains 5 lectures by distinguished experts and various practical yoga sessions, will elaborate further on this, how yoga is helpful in efficiently using our body and mind, and what are the benefits of yoga in our life. So with this, I thank you all and once again welcome to this celebration of International Day of Yoga. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your warm words. Now, I would request Professor Shubhankar Paul, Chairman Extra Academic Activities, to address the gathering.
Our Honorable Director, Sir, Professor Bhubaneswar Rao, our Chief Guest, Dr. Girija Shankar Das, who is the Chief General Manager, Finance, RSP and Senior Teacher of Art of Living, our Dean, Student Welfare, Professor Siddharth Jena, our Registered Professor Rohan Dheman, and our PIC of Yoga and Natural Wellbeing, Professor Saraj Samal. And they all are on the dais, and my dear colleagues and the students of the dais and others, guests, a very good morning to all of you. On behalf of the Chairman, Extra Academic Activity, I heartily welcome all the participants to this 2 days workshop on yoga organized by Yoga and Natural Wellbeing by the Department of Extra Academic Activity, NIT Rourkela. International Yoga Day is an annual celebration observed on June 21st every year, dedicated to promoting the ancient practice of yoga and its numerous benefits for physical, mental and spiritual well-being. This is a global event that brings together individuals from diverse backgrounds to participate in mass yoga sessions, workshops and awareness programs, fostering unity, harmony and holistic living. International Yoga Day also serves as an opportunity to educate and create awareness about the practice. Experts and practitioners come together to discuss the scientific basis of yoga, its therapeutic applications and its role in preventive healthcare. In line with that, the Department of Extra Academic Activity with its Center of Yoga and Natural Wellbeing is also organizing this auspicious event this year as well. There will be a series of yoga abhyas, seminars and webinars by distinguished yogic experts in this 2-day workshop. The 9th edition of this Yoga Day 2023 is focusing on the theme Yoga for Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. On behalf of the Department of Extra Academic Activity, I wish all the best to all the participants for your valuable time with different yoga postures and asanas towards fostering a good health and well-being. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. Next, I invite Dean Student Welfare, Professor Siddharth Jena, to address us.
Good morning to all of you. Respected guest on the dais, Director Sir, Professor Bhubaneswar Rao, today's Chief Guest, Professor Das, Register Professor Dhiman, extracurricular activities Chairman Professor Paul, and today's PIC Yoga Professor Samal. So this is, as somebody said, that this is today is the 9th celebration. This 21st of June is declared as a International Yoga Day. To start with, actually the yoga is being practiced in India for ages. But when our Prime Minister took charge in 2014, so I think around September he proposed that we should have an International Yoga Day not only in India but throughout the world. And 2014 December actually the UN has declared this 21st of June as the International Yoga Day. And the first Yoga Day was conducted by India, that is on 2015, and so that's how today is the 9th International Yoga Day. As we are discussing here, all of you might know that our Prime Minister is visiting US, and today he is actually addressing UN, where 180 countries actually is addressing 180 countries on this International Yoga Day. So this actually practiced by us for ages, but now it is spread all over the world. It has definitely a lot of benefit. You might say what it has advantage in or what it has the benefit in the engineering institute. So because the mind is more important, but to have a healthy mind, you should have a healthy body. And to have a healthy body, then not only you should have, there are certain amount of physical activities one should do. So there are several asanas are there. In addition to several asanas, there are several pranayam there. So it will calm your mind and make your body healthy. So the motto is now used to start at a very young age, and not at the age what we are in. Nowadays it's very difficult to do yoga because we have not done this yoga when we were kids. So we used to play, but then after you do a job, then we lost that also. So then you can see us in front of you that we are fat, bulky, we are becoming little immobile, and at this age it is very, very difficult to start yoga. So the motto is that you should start yoga at a very young age, so you remain fit, you live long, and your life is much better off actually. So with this I welcome you again to the International Yoga Day, and it has not only today, it has 2 days program organized by our PIC Professor Samal. And we should make it a practice not to have it on a single day, we should have it every day. And thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now I would request Registrar Professor Rohan Dhiman sir to address the gathering.
Good morning everyone. Dignitaries on the dais, Professor Rao, Honorable Director NIT Rourkela, Chief Guest for today's function, Dr. Das, Professor Jena, Dean Student Welfare, Extracurricular Activities Chairperson, Professor Subhankar Paul, Professor in charge for Yoga and Natural Wellbeing, Professor Samal, all of my faculty colleagues of the dais, staff members, my dear students, ladies and gentlemen, it gives privilege to attend today's inaugural function, although there are other activities which are lined up, but still, it's really a great occasion that at least we could spare some time out of our schedule to attend the morning session as well, and also the inaugural program. As we all know, this particular activity by various themes, whether it is Har Angan Yog or the other themes which were previously given by our Government of India, but we are very happy to share that this activity is continuously we are having in our campus, and our Dr. Ojha is also here, the yoga instructor, and he is also fully aware that we have a very dedicated group of personnel, either from faculty or students or even non-teaching staff, who continuously do these activities with the active participation and organization from extracurricular activities and also Professor Samal, who is professor in charge. When we were kids, because in class till class 5th, in Hindi, in mathematics it was like yoga kariye. So that yoga was different as far as my understanding was, and that was addition, and this yoga was different. But as we all know, now yoga is, and today also Prime Minister has told that this yoga is which also binds us together. ये हमें जोड़ता है. So that is also one of the important aspect as far as yoga is concerned, and also this is part of our tradition, part of our history since long time. But somehow, as part of our daily routine, we have not imbibed it into our natural form. So that is why, with the call from our Honorable Prime Minister and everyone, so I think so now we have to come to this call, and we have to participate aggressively as far as this practice of yoga is concerned. Today function, I think so, our Honorable Vice President has chaired, and which was held at Jabalpur. And since our Prime Minister is out of country, but still, he shared the message, and he also told that even in United Nations, he'll be preaching as far as he'll be practicing, and he'll also be participating as far as this Yoga Day is concerned in US as well. And since Professor Jana has already told, it is not only the movement which was initiated by our country, but now world over there are more than 180 countries who are participating. And this is not only to keep ourselves fit, but in Punjabi, there is one particular proverb which is also called as "Kar andar sab vat hai." So that means in our body everything is there. But to find out that one and to channelize that energy to get to that particular level, it is through yoga, which also keeps you, which also motivates you, which also pacifies you as far as all the intricacies of this world is concerned. So that is why, on behalf of our institute administration, I congratulate every one of you to be part of this celebration, and I hope whatever the mottos that is associated with this Yoga Day, so we will continuously follow that one in coming future as well. So thank you very much for inviting me, and I hope that all the deliberations which will be taking place for next 2 days as far as celebration of this International Yoga Day is concerned, it will be fruitful for every one of us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your warm words. It is my privilege to invite our director, sir, Professor K. Uma Maheshwar Rao, to address us.
The most distinguished dignitaries on dais, our chief guest, Dr. Girija Shankar Das ji, our Dean Student Welfare, Siddharth Jaina, Registrar, Rohan Dimansar, and our Professor S.L. Samal and Professor Shubhankar Pal, and other dignitaries of the dais, and my faculty members, in particular our yoga instructor Dr. Kajeshwar Jha ji. At the outset, a very good morning to all of you, and wish you all a very happy International Yoga Day. A few things have already been told about yoga, well-being, health, union of body and mind. This is all there since ages. It's all there. It has been told, it has been in an art and science practiced since ages in our country. But the only difference is that practitioners of this yoga, which is supposed to be the youth, the crowd is thinning. Year after year, the crowd is thinning. From what we are seeing here also today, right, the practitioners who are supposed to practice this one are very less here. The reason is that whatever is healthy today, in today's world, that doesn't go viral. Zomatos, they become viral. And you name many of the foodies, they become viral. Many other things which are all viral, you just look at them, right? They are not absolutely healthy. But then yoga is something which has been there in our अंग में ही था, लेकिन हम नज़रअंदाज किए हैं और नज़रअंदाज करना भी चाहते हैं, क्योंकि बस है घर का मुर्गी दाल बराबर. Only when it starts coming from west, and with a price tag in that, then we'll catch it up. And it's still not time. At one time, when Mahatma Gandhi was fighting for independence of India, it seems, it's not that I heard, it seems, I read, Swami Vivekananda told Mahatma Gandhi that you have the desire to get independence to every single citizen of the country because you had undergone the insult in South Africa by being thrown out of the train, and you decided that this insult should not be caused to any other single fellow Indian citizen. But then that feeling should come from every citizen. Until that time, if you get the independence to this in the country, it turns out to be a liability rather than an asset, because जो भूखे हैं वो जानते हैं कि खाने का वैल्यू क्या होता है. When we are not hungry, if we try to give them whatever the food that you want to, right, saying that this is healthy, don't go after Zomatos, right? Nobody is going to listen to you. Likewise, we all know that this piece of body, there is heart, there is mind, there is everything, and various other arms, and most important thing is that we have lungs also. And then in today's world, we are not even able to breathe 40% the capacity of our lungs. We are not. This is number one. Number two is that we do not have patience to sit silent at a place for 20 minutes. कुछ किए बिना, कुछ बात करते बिना, बस ऐसे बैठे रहेंगे 20 मिनट. 20 मिनट के अंदर 2000 फोन कॉल्स आता है, करन करके फोन कॉल्स आता है, and then you get disturbed. Then today we do not have 20 minutes to spend on you to sit and then breathe. होगा ये स्ट्रेस? छोटा सा ये सदमा पहुंचा, you end up in a stress. When you end up in a stress, you don't really think anything good. Everything appears bad, and every person is the cause for your stress. It appears like that. Lekin the person who is causing stress to our own selves is ourselves only. Right. Today is the International Yoga Day. I am really happy that very soon, maybe in couple of years or in another 5 years term, this will come from UN onto us with a price tag, yoga. Then that is the day when yoga becomes very popular in our country. Till such time, this will be the size of the crowd. Nobody bothers about it. ठीक है, Women's Day है, Father's Day, Mother's Day, Advent Day, Birthday, so many days, International Yoga Day. क्या रखा है? ठीक है, कुछ नहीं रखा है. Nothing is there. But then I am just only trying to tell you, and boys and girls, please try to understand that you are also a part of the nature. It's not that you are the supreme authority of this globe. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, one planet actually, this is one planet, that is Earth. One family, one future, and yoga. That is one yoga, one world. Harangan Yoga. This is a caption which is just trying to ring in your mind. Sit if you can. Sit if you can. And then breathe for 20 minutes. Switch off all the lights. Sit at a point. Breathe. Just breathe. You don't really have to call it as yoga. You don't really call it as anything. Just keep this one mobile very far from you, और म्यूट करते हुए भी बहुत दूर रखना. क्योंकि क्या होता है कि जब हम मोबाइल को बाहर रखेंगे, हाँ, पूरा ध्यान उसी पे है। कौन कॉल किया, कौन सा मैसेज आया, कौन सा ट्विटर आया, कौन सा व्हाट्सएप मैसेज आया, कौन सा टोटल आई एम क्लोजिंग माई आईज एंड देन ट्राइंग टू ब्रीथ, बट देन हाउ मेनी मैसेजेस आई गॉट. Still, no problem. You practice for some time. When you start increasing the capacity of your lungs, you can just start seeing a wonder. There is some brightness in your eyes. You will see that you are also a part of the nature. And you practice for some more time. When you start breathing more than 50% of your lungs, and then life becomes absolutely beautiful. And when you start breathing 60% of your lungs, you are in complete control of your own self. And wish you all the very best. Take your choice, take your time, take your decision. I am not going to impose you that yoga is good, yoga is that, yoga is this. But then let me just, for the sake of information, today is the International Yoga Day, the longest in the Northern Hemisphere. Today is the longest day in the Northern Hemisphere. From today onwards there will be the changeover. And yesterday we had Rath Yatra, and then Ashtami, and then I think today from here it is Shravan Maas chalta hai, and Shravan Maas mein barish hone lagta hai, right? So now we'll have all life going in a good mood, and then try to realize the importance of, whenever you feel, importance of yoga. The reason is that we are living in a stressed life, knowingly or unknowingly. Machines have started controlling us. Your mobile is controlling us. Everyone, to the grandmother, to the grandchild. It is being controlled by one small piece, that is a machine. And machine is really now trying to become very, very intelligent. It is taking decisions. It is increasing its cognitive skills. It is really solving the problems. It is doing everything, and it is becoming omnipresent and omnipotent. And then we are losing our identity. Asmita or Asthit. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. That was really inspiring and knowledgeable. Now, with pleasure, I invite our chief guest, Dr. Girija Shankar Das, to address the gathering.
Namaste. Greetings to each and one who are present here. Respected Director, NIT Professor K. Uma Maheshwar Rao, sir. Registrar, Professor Rohan Dheeman, sir. Dean Student Affairs, Professor Siddharth Jaina. Chairman, Extra Academy Activity, Professor Subhankar Paul. PIC Yoga and Natural Wellbeing, Professor S.L. Samal. And our dear Dr. Ojha, who is present here and very popular among the students also. And all other respected faculties of the NIT and my dear students. Once again, welcome to this program and greetings to each and all. Very nicely told by our director sir how we are giving much importance to the mobile than to ourselves. A baby smiles 400 times a day. When the baby grows and goes to the schools and the college, the number of smiles and the length of smiles, it gets reduced. Everybody will agree for this also. And once he is very well established, become elderly, hardly smiles, depending upon the situation, getting some promotion, getting some good financial package or something, then the smile comes. We are having everything like the TV set, Almira set, mobile set, but we are upset. Now the purpose of this International Yoga Day, yoga helps the students to increase their memory, to increase their concentration, to increase their focus, and how to increase their soft skills, because whenever a student goes for the interview, whatever he has studied in the last 4 years, he has to present before the interview committee within 5 minutes, 10 minutes. That 5 minutes and 10 minutes, that decides their career also. That's how to present yourself before the interview board, how to interact with the people, how you communicate. That all comes from the yoga. Yoga has immense potential actually, which can help each and everybody. People spend actually half of their health to get the wealth. Again, they spend half of the wealth to get back the health. Is it a good mathematics? Is it a good economics? That's why we cannot prepare ourselves from the very young age so that we can remain healthy. To remain healthy, to remain peaceful, to remain happy, to remain joyful is the rights of each and everyone. Maybe he or she can from any religion also. Just eating a burger, it does not interfere with our religion. Driving a car, it does not also interfere any religion, any faith, any language. Then why the yoga will interfere with any faith, with any religion, or with any parts of the world? That's why yoga has now popular today, starting from the Norway to the Argentina to the Australia to the USA. You just name any country today, all are participating in this yoga session, in this yoga day also. Because this Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, that human values, the origin is from India only. If Americans, they are known for the marketing skills, and the Britishers, they are known for their etiquettes and the mannerism, and the Japanese, they are known for their team spirit and unity, and French people, they are known for their precision, then Indians are known for their human values, which comes from our Veda, Upanishad and yoga, yogic science also. That's why it is very much important that we should do yoga, we should practice yoga, and basically the science cannot move 1 inch without the trust and mathematics, we all know. Similarly, the business cannot move 1 inch also without the trust and the customers. Similarly, our society, our civilization, it cannot move also without any trust on the human values, which comes only from yoga. That's why I again greet each and one here, and basically all the yoga teachers actually who are doing a marvelous job actually for spreading this wisdom, this yoga knowledge. They are around the year actually NIT here, it is a yoga club, and students and the faculties, they are getting the benefits around the year. I congratulate actually those who are in charge of these yoga clubs and all the yoga instructors, the teachers. It is your day. Let us this planet celebrate our presence. Let us this planet can be a violence free, and it is a very Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, that concept, it should prevail. That should be our aim. That should be our actually objective. Once again, I greet each and one of you, and all the best for the next programs also. 2 days and tomorrow NITs are having series of the programs. Many places actually it is being organized only for the sake of the protocol, but here NIT is organizing for 2 days workshop. That's a, we can applaud, we can give a very big hand to the NIT management. Once Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam had told that if you exchange 1 coin, still you have 1 coin. But if you exchange your idea, your knowledge, then you can have 2 ideas, two knowledge. With this, I conclude here. Wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. That was really knowledgeable. Now, it's time for a token of appreciation to our chief guest and respected dignitaries. I request Director Sir to present the memento to our chief guest, Dr. Girija Shankar Das. I welcome Dean Student Welfare, Professor Siddharth Jena, to present the memento to Director Sir. In addition, I request Rohan Dhiman Sir to felicitate Dean Student Welfare, Professor Siddharth Jena. I request Professor Saroz to felicitate Extra Academic Activity Chairman, Professor Shubhankar Paul, and Professor Shubhankar Paul to felicitate PIC Yoga, Professor Saroj Samal. Now I humbly invite Director Sir to felicitate Dr. Khageshwar Ojha, our yoga instructor. Ladies and gentlemen, I am profusely elated to announce the results of various competitions held. This is the time to acknowledge students for their perseverance and constancy despite failures. I would request Devrata Sahu to begin with the prize distribution ceremony.
Hello everyone. I request Dean SW Sir to honor the students. For the quiz competition, first prize goes to Anupama Pati. I think she is not present over here. So the first runner-up is Barsarani Das. So the second runner-up is Siddhi Swarupa Jena. Now for the Yoga Asana competition, first prize goes to Siddhi Swarupa Jena again and combinedly with Jessica. The first runner-up is Roshan Kumar. The second runner-up is Bharatwaj and Divyansi combinedly. Now for the Yogasana competition among the campus kids, first prize goes to K. Manisa and Satwik Samal. The second prize goes to Arnab Prasad Kar. And the last but not the least, the third prize goes to Isitwa Maiti. Okay. Arnab Prasad ka.
Second prize?
Huh. And the second prize also goes to Achyuta Aradhyaka Bhutia. And the third prize goes to Isitwa Maiti. Okay, I think she is not present over here. Now I'd like to request Professor Suraj Samal sir to give the vote of thanks.
So we are at the end of this inauguration session. So once again a very good morning to one and all. And I hope this 2 days workshop on yoga will be very much beneficial to all of us, and we'll learn some yoga technique for our betterment of health and mind. So I would like to thank our director, Professor K. Umamaheshwar Rao, for all his support to carry out this event and also for his encouraging words. Despite of his busy schedule, he agreed to join us in this celebration of International Day of Yoga. Thank you very much, sir. I would like to thank our chief guest, Dr. Girija Shankar Das ji, for accepting our invitation to join the celebration of International Day of Yoga and providing us his insightful words. Thank you, sir. I would like to thank our registrar, Professor Rohan Dhiman, to grace the occasion and share his inspiring thought on yoga. I would also like to thank Dean Student Welfare for sparing his time and join us in celebrating the International Day of Yoga. I thank Chairman Extra Academic Activity for all his constant support throughout this program. Thank you, sir. I would like to thank all the distinguished speakers, resource persons, yoga experts, guests, faculty colleagues, staff, students who made themselves available for this event. I would like to thank all who have directly and indirectly helped us to carry out this event. I would like to thank our sponsors, RB Infotech, San Medico, SB Scientific, SKP Corporate Services for their generous support. Last but not the least, I would like to thank the student volunteers of Yoga Vidya Club and other volunteers who worked really hard to make this event successful. I express my sincere appreciation for their untiring work. Thank you all once again. Thank you.